my real introduction to this world was my best friend, Christian Lopez. His father, he used to build sets here at Universal. And the man said, because around the time I was kind of like a little troublemaker, and he's like, so if you're not going to play any sports, then you got to come with me and learn a trade, right? Like, and so he's like, you're going to learn how to paint and build sets or build stuff. And I'm like, what? So every summer, I had this summer job of going to Universal Studios. Some of the big studios at that age, dude, it was like 13, 14. It was crazy. And we were working on stuff that basically was commercials, TV shows. I didn't know what they were. All I know is that here we are, we're driving through Paramount, Warner Brothers, Universal, some of the studios out in Manhattan Beach, right? And what's crazy is that, like, out of the blue, I would see from the ground up being like kitchens developed, and then we would have to go in there and paint them, make them look old, right? And so from that, I just got introduced into this world. But in that whole process, you still keep professionalism, right? Because you understand. I remember some guy told me, he's like, dude, we're painting this today. It's going to be filmed tomorrow. And then the following day, we're going to tear it down. So we're going to give it our best so it looks amazing for that one shot. And then after that one shot, if they got to come back, it's because something bad happened, right? A bomb went off or something. But in reality, if everybody's in line and they can capture it, they capture everything, and then you're done. You're like, oh damn. So it was kind of bittersweet. You see something, you work on it, and bam, bam, you erect it, paint it, it looks amazing, and then when you break it down, it's gone.
Wow. Like a fleeting moment.
Bro, right, and when I say gone, it's like you looking into your garage and not seeing your car there anymore. But then the next one comes in, right? And so then I was like, okay, cool. So then and throughout my entire process, I've always given everybody that higher expectation. And I think we all have that. But certain generations, you start losing that quality because you never see it. And I understand it because I've been from the ground, right, up. And so now when I'm marrying all these things together and doing the color world, I'm trying to give them their best intention. Or trying to remake a vision that they had when they shot it. But when they verbalize it, they don't even know. A lot of them, they have no idea. They're just like, dude, I'm going for this. And then that's why like lookbooks came up, right? They're like, oh, I like this film, this look, this look. But I don't know, I'm in between these two. So what if we do something in between? And I'm like, okay, how about I do those two plus that in between, and then I'll give you my version. We're all lacking something. Like, I feel like we're all, like me, I'm not perfect, and I know it. So I'm lacking something. And so we should be able to lean on each other to say, hey, I'm not seeing it this way, but I want to take it to this next level. So how do we get there? Any thoughts, right? And just being open about it. Don't be a closed book. Like, no, I wrote it like this. The ABCs are this way and only English, or you know what I mean? Or only Spanish or whatever. We are those individuals in a room. I wasn't there when you put your pen or pencil on the paper and started writing this, but I want to help you get to that next level. So when they come to me, they're like, okay, so we have these ideas. And then I show them stuff. That's why I always give them 5 samples. It's your first, your second, your in between, and then let me do my thing, right? And a lot of the times they're like, dude, we like what you did. You got to be open. I think that's why all the greatest guys, they know what they want, but they stick to the people that got them there. And they realize, like, I would not be here because if it wasn't for that person. I would not be here because of the lighting dude, right? Like, and so then it has to mesh together.
So collaboration is key.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Collaboration is like one of the biggest things. I think that's why like certain big projects they get done and then they stand out.